Perfect. Perfect.
Alright, so could you tell which one was the real and which one was the rep? If you couldn't tell, then I'm not going to say anything, because at the end of the day, if you can't tell, then yeah, who cares? So yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into this review. So as you saw from those pictures, these things are basically one for one. These are the infrared 4s and these are reps, and I received these from a website called Highfoot. Once again, that is Highfoot. I'll throw up their information right here. Alright, and we'll go ahead and we'll get into this. Now, there are maybe a couple things that kind of shows at the reps, but not actually on the shoe. It's just going to be on the box. But we'll take a look at the box here. So, right off the bat, this box is smaller than the retail box. If you guys were wondering how I got the pictures of the retails, just because I had a pair of retails, but I actually sold them like 3 days ago. I really wanted to do a real versus rep video, but you know how it is. But yeah, so this is the box. The color's off on the Jumpman here. It's a little darker on the retail. Also, as you can see here, some of the speckling actually goes over the Jumpman, so obviously that's not on the retail. The label on here is not correct, so on the retails it doesn't have the women's sizing. I don't, maybe if this release, maybe if it released in China or something, maybe it had the women's sizing. All I know is the pair that I got from Sneakers app did not have the women's sizing. Also, the colorway right there is not correct. If you saw on the retail box, I can't remember what it said, but yeah, it's not correct. Also, the size of the tag on here is a bit smaller than the retail. The retail didn't come with the suggested retail tab on here, so yeah. Inside, same thing. The red on the retail was a little darker. In terms of the paper, the speckling on the paper was also darker on the retail. But that's really about it. And as I said, this is all stuff on the box. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day because it is just the box. You guys want to take a look at the shoes, though. That's what you guys really care about. I'm hoping this lighting here looks good enough. It might, if it's too dark, I apologize. But yeah, we'll go into the shoe. So, in terms of color, they got it spot on. Every panel, including the red here, is spot on. The cuts of leather, nice and crisp. As you can see, the stitching is flawless. The shape of the toe box is on point with retail. The little gap here, it's a tiny bit high, and I mean a tiny bit, meaning this lace, the bottom of this lace should come down to here, and that's about it. So not a huge deal. Definitely not something somebody would notice on foot. Take a look at those leather cuts. Yeah, I mean, nice and crisp. They look great. One thing that is a bit off on these, as you can see, it's kind of that wave underneath the netting here, or the side cage. That was not on retail. It was really pulled tight like that. But actually, there. It's just that it's kind of, I think this just got pressed in from when they were in the box. In terms of the cage, it is the correct size. I'm not sure what people are always talking about when they say that this side cage is too big on reps. I mean, look at those pictures that I provided in the beginning of the review, and they're on point. It looks fine. The shape of the heel is great. It's got that kind of bump here, which is on retail. I apologize too for my nasty ass cracked greasy fingers. That's from working on bikes the last week. They got this correct right here. This is the part that they always fuck up on reps, is the height of the leather cut. They got it absolutely correct on here. It's the correct spacing right here, the correct height here. 100% on point. Take a look at the bottoms. Looks great. Nice defined stars. Take a look at the tongue height. The tongue height is absolutely correct. The shape is absolutely correct. The tongue tag is absolutely correct. The back, you got that padded tongue where you have the leather is folded over, nice and sharp. That's correct. You got your Air Jordan right there. This is your shoe tree. And you got your insole right there. I can't turn the light on, unfortunately, so it's kind of hard to see. But this is the correct insole. It's not polyurethane. It is cheap foam. Like they put in Jordan 1s, they did not go with polyurethane on this release, which sucks. There is the, I'll try to get as close as I can. Actually, I'll just go ahead and, there we go. Zoomed in. There's the tongue tag. There is the size tag. Unfortunately, I don't have a picture of that for my retail pair. I'm gonna back her back up. Yeah, I mean, overall shape looks great. These things are 1 for 1, guys. I mean, at least on this particular shoe model, these things are 1 for 1. You're definitely not going to be called out wearing these. I love this colorway. Absolutely love it. We'll take a look at the other shoe here real quick. Again, shape is absolutely perfect. Color is absolutely perfect. The suede, absolutely perfect. It doesn't really have any movement to it, but the retails don't either. Also, in terms of weight, my retails were light as hell, just felt cheap. These have some weight to them. I don't know why they're heavier, but they are heavier than my retails. So, I mean, if you're doing legit checking, you're not sure about a pair, that is one legit checking indicator, is that at least this pair of reps is heavier than the retails were. Again, look at that tongue. Looks absolutely perfect. I love that now, because the tongues on, a few years ago, the tongues on 4s were absolutely horrendous. All lumpy and misshapen. They are perfect now. I don't know if it's the new way that they're doing it, where they have the material folded over like that, but it just looks so clean. The height of the tongue tag is also correct. Again, so now this one's a tiny bit lower. It could go up 2 millimeters, but I mean, it doesn't matter. They got it right. It looks good. I love them. Yeah, I mean, it's the short and sweet of it. Again, guys, I got these from High Foot. These things, as I said, 1 for 1. You guys could see in those rep versus retail pictures that I put on there. I'm still not going to say which is a rep, although, I mean, you can, if you go by just the flaws on the box, and you can tell which one is the rep. But if you're just looking at the shoes, comparing them, you're not going to be able to tell. So that is it, guys. Once again, I got these from High Foot. They did provide me with a discount code, and it is right here. Go ahead and check them out. In terms of reviews, I don't have anything coming up. I'm dry, as always. Yeah, that's it, guys. High Foot, check them out. I hope you liked the video. I know it's been a long time since I've done a shoe review, and I would really love to keep doing it. We'll see, though. We will see. That's it, guys. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you aren't subscribed to my channel, please make sure to hit that subscription button. And last but not least, please make sure to hit that notification bell to be notified of when my next video drops. With that, I hope it was informative. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm out.